What's up, my Divine Six? Happy first day. Happy week one. So, before we get started in what this first week is going to be all about, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to write a personal contract to yourself regarding this 6-week program, okay? The contract for yourself is going to state the commitments that you're going to make to yourself, the amount of effort you're going to put into this, you showing up. This is a commitment for you and yourself, and to take it seriously, I want you to write a contract out, and I want you to date it, and I want you to sign it, and I want you to put it somewhere where you can see it, okay? Every day for the next 6 weeks, because today you are committing to yourself officially 100%. You're going to start getting real comfortable being uncomfortable, okay? The second thing I want you to do is I want you to make a list of 20 things you want to accomplish within the next 6 weeks. What are 20 things you want to do in this next 6 weeks? What do you want to hone in on? And it can be anything, okay? Anything, 20 things. So those are the 2 things that I want you to kick off this thing with, is a personal contract for yourself, between you and yourself. So, and put it somewhere you can see it every day. Put it in your wallet, put it on your mirror, I don't care. But this is a reminder that you have made a commitment to yourself. And then the next is the 20 things that you want to accomplish within this next 6 weeks. Put both of these things in places that you can see, okay? So this first week, what we are going to focus on is self-awareness, okay? Becoming self-aware, honing that shit in. Because the way we get to success, the way we get to change, is being able to recognize things within our own selves, becoming self-aware. And a couple things to help start that process of self-awareness is starting to think about and concentrate on your posture, okay? How you sit. Are you rolled over? Are you hunched? Are your shoulders rolled forward? Does your pelvis tilt forward? Does it tilt backwards? When you stand up, do your feet point this way, that way? Like, are they straight? How does your back feel? Is it arched? Is it not arched? How does your neck feel? Do you have a double chin because you got bad posture? We're going to start looking at our own body, our own posture, okay? We're going to start becoming self-aware, and we're going to start catching ourselves throughout the day. So if you're standing and you're washing dishes and your feet are out like this, you're going to come into self-awareness. You're going to put them straight. If you're washing dishes and you're leaning against the sink, you're going to self-correct and you're going to push away from it and you're going to try to stand straight. You're going to cultivate this self-awareness. Like, man, I didn't know I was doing that. This actually hurts. And then you're going to actively work on it. When I first started working on my posture, I would try to sit as long as I could, straight. And I kid you not, it hurt the middle of my back. Like, it was readjusting your posture is going to be painful because you're retraining your muscles to do what they're actually supposed to do instead of doing compensation. Okay, and what compensation is other muscles are they're overactivated. They're overworking to make up for the muscles that are not doing their job. So when you start to correct, the muscles that are not doing their job are going to start activating, and they're going to start pulling on the ones that have been overcompensating, and they're going to help them release and let go. And that's going to take a while to adjust, and it is going to be painful. That's why it is important to stretch, okay? Stretching is also part of self-awareness. You'll find yourself stretching randomly when you just start thinking about your posture. Another self-awareness thing I want you to focus on is your breathing, okay? This is all about you and your body. This is how we become self-aware, is starting with our posture and our breath. So, a lot of us, without even knowing it, without even realizing it, we have very anxious breathing, okay? And what anxious breathing is when you're breathing from your chest. They're very, very short breaths, you know, and a lot of people breathe like that. When you breathe from your chest, when you have anxious breathing, that is a form of fight or flight reactions. That's all it's going to produce is fight or flight reactions, because you're constantly just reacting. You're not taking in deep, meaningful breaths. You are in reaction mode. So if something happens, instantly it's fight or flight. You can't really process anything because you're not fully taking in air, okay? So what I want you to start doing is belly breathing. You first want to fill up your belly and then move up, okay? And it is going to be so hard at first, and you're going to feel like you can't take deep breaths. Trust me, so many people have this problem. I had this problem in the beginning. All of this is going to be constricted, and it's going to be hard to fill because, again, you're not used to using these muscles. And when it comes to breathing, your chest muscles, your abs, the back, your shoulders, your neck, all of this assists in breathing. Yes, we don't really think about that, but it's true. Our body is all connected. So when we take our deep breaths, we're going to focus on the lowest part of your belly. And then breathe out. Fill it as much as you can to start, and then just blow it out. And then when you are comfortable, try to blow it out through your nose. But we're always intaking air through our nose. We're never breathing through our mouths. When we breathe through our mouth, that does not properly process the air, the oxygen. We are doing our body a disservice. We have to breathe through our nose at all times, okay? If you have to, exhale through your mouth, but always take in air through your nose so that you can properly process the air that you are breathing in, okay? Those are the only two self-awareness activities that I want you to focus on this week, as well as writing down your feelings, okay? As well as journaling. Journal every day. Just journal how you feel. Journal about this process. Journal about what you want. Journal about how you don't really know what you want to get done. It will come. It's okay if you are not 100% sure with anything right now. That's normal. Congratulations for thinking outside of the box and making yourself uncomfortable. Just journal your feelings. It's very important that you just journal whatever it is that is in your mind. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be complete sentences, okay? It just has to be you actively writing down your feelings. You're just getting a feel for it. You're just starting a new habit, okay? Because our goal is to cultivate a manageable lifestyle that we like, that works for us, okay? That helps that helps get us to where we want to go, all right? Is cultivating a manageable lifestyle that we like, okay? Not what everybody else likes, what we like, what works for us. And that first starts with self-awareness. So we're going to actively think about our posture every single day for the next week, as well as actively think about our breaths. So if you are ever in a situation, you're at work, you're at home, whatever, and you could feel yourself being really tense, doing a lot of anxious breathing, or you feel like you are in an anxious situation that makes you feel a certain type of way and you can't really control your breathing, always bring yourself back to filling your belly, okay? Don't worry about no time. Don't worry about in for 4, out for 4. Don't worry about any of that. Just worry about filling your belly first, and then moving up to your chest, and then letting all of the air out, because we are just trying to program our body to remember how to properly breathe. And breath is the fastest way to bring us back to calmness and homeostasis. It literally takes 10 meaningful breaths to bring your body back to a state of calm. So no matter what situation you are in, always come back to breathing. Don't think about anything else but filling that belly first, and then moving up to the chest, and then letting all of it out, all right? That is week 1, self-awareness. Don't forget to do your self-contract, as well as writing down 20 things that you want to accomplish within this next 6 weeks. And practice that self-awareness. breathing deeply, deep, meaningful breaths, as well as thinking about our posture and self-correcting. I will see you guys on our one-on-ones. I love you.